Good morning. It is still technically morning. It's Saturday morning, so it has been really slow. The girls got up and watched their cartoons. It's like 11:30 and Addison is just having breakfast. She just trotted downstairs to find herself some Honey Nut Cheerios. I don't know what we'll make for lunch since we're having Honey Nut Cheerios right now. But it is cold out. It is still snowy. Most of the snow is not sticking, thankfully, but we have today, tomorrow, and then we're supposed to start seeing some real spring weather and some improvement, and we are really looking forward to it. What do you find downstairs? Oh my goodness, what was that? You're so silly.
It's the stuff that sticks the boxes together.
Yeah, because we buy big Costco boxes of Honey Nut Cheerios. It has the sticky glue. And at our house, the kids like to play that they're
poo-poos.
Caden has built a game with programming, and Addison is playing. You got all of them!
Can I show you how fast I can do it?
Sure.
Press up and then I'm gonna see myself this. The game will work.
Woo! My turkey and brine is about to go out to the garage to be refrigerated. I think this is the only perk to living in a cold climate, is being able to use your garage.
Oh, heavy.
It's heavy.
How full is it?
About 4 inches from the top.
Oh, okay. You can...
Oh, so careful.
Comfy.
We just had a delivery of one more birthday present. And don't tell, but we put something in it. Hide what it really is, because it's one of those things that if you shake, you'll know what it is. So I am part of getting these samples from a company called Sample Source, and every spring and fall they send out an email and you can go in and apply for different samples. And this time around, I was pretty stoked to get these Tetley's cold infusions, and I haven't tried them before. This is not a paid endorsement at all. I don't usually try these sorts of things because they're usually full of artificial sweetener, and I really don't like artificial sweetener. I tend to like my water just plain. Anyway, these don't have any sugar in them, and I'm currently trying a cranberry raspberry one. In each of the little packets like this, it comes with like its own tea type bag that you put into your cold water, and you can see it in the bottom there. All of the flavor is starting to go into the bottom, which is pretty cool. I'll let you know how it tastes. It has to sit in there for 10 minutes. But if they're yummy, I might have to consider buying them. This one's strawberry and watermelon. I was a little bit torn on which one to try first, the raspberry cranberry or the strawberry watermelon. But raspberry cranberry one today. This one is mint, lemon, and cucumber, which is not a typical favorite for me, but I'll try it. We'll see how it goes. It's kind of a fun idea for spring and summer, and just something to make your water taste a little bit different. This definitely turned into a weekend vlog. It is Sunday now, and I've actually got Kieran bringing the turkey in so that I can start thinking about putting it in the oven, at least warm it up a little bit. Here comes the turkey, and Kieran.
Oh. Where?
On the floor is fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem.
Turkey is in the oven. It barely fits in there. It's a big boy. Kieran asked if it's a girl. Maybe it's a girl. We dumped wine inside, but I removed like this fat packet from in between the breasts, and it caused the wine to basically dump in the one end and go out the other. So I might have to keep adding a bit of wine to it. Just a couple minutes, and it's going to smell really good in here though. Kato's mapping out, programming a game. It's so fun to see you excited about programming, Kaden. I think that's really cool. We decided to probe the turkey, so Clancy is helping me out. I got it into the oven the first time, but when he pulled it out, he realized just how heavy this bird is. So we've got these really cool thermometers, one probe in a thigh, one in a breast. And then if you go somewhere, you can just carry this around with you and it'll tell you when you're done. We're pretty serious about our turkey over here. We were just commenting about how the new method of cooking a turkey is very different, and even our bag for the turkey said that according to new research, you don't have to cook your turkey as long as people used to think you had to cook your turkey. Who knew that a silicone mold could be so much fun?
Makes such a great noise. Wow, you're creating tremendous.
Mom, I have all of her books.
Because Addison is online tomorrow, we need to print off a bunch of stuff for her so that she has everything that she needs. We recently implemented a no electronics on Sunday rule, and so Kieran is drawing, the girls are reading, Caden is just floating, trying to figure out what to do. He has a harder time finding something to do when he can't be on the computer, but it's actually been kind of nice. We get all sorts of things done on Sunday, and you see them like doing things together, which is kind of cool. So it's been worth it, even though some days it would be a lot easier to just let them play on their computer or their tablet or whatever. Well, this is way quieter than your game of slapjack. So much calmer. This is rush hour. You arrange the cars and then you have to get which one out? Shiny red one. Yeah. So I totally forgot to capture any of our amazing turkey dinner, so you'll just have to believe us when we say that we had it. Because I got the girls going in a bubble bath, and then I went and started working on gravy and stuff like that, and Clancy worked on carving the turkey and all of that. And then it was just super busy, and so I totally missed it. But the fridge is full of leftovers, which makes me super happy. That was a big turkey, so there's lots of leftovers in there, which is kind of fun. Tiggy's already asking for turkey soup, which I think is great when the kids are like already looking forward to turkey soup. I need to buy more potatoes, and we can have shepherd's pie and all sorts of meals coming up that are turkey based.
Shepherd's pie.
I always take the potato pot and throw the carcass in it and start boiling it down as soon as we're done eating. So that's exactly what's going down here. It doesn't look delicious by any stretch of the imagination. And here's our Bailey. Just waiting for coffee. That's all that matters. Coffee. Also, I was sick of the way that this room was looking, so I've rearranged the furniture. Those two chairs right there were sitting right about here, so the cat would come running from all the way around from the living room through this and then jump onto the back of the chair, hit the cushion, and then spring up onto her cat tree, and she's actually ruining my chairs. And these are the only new piece of furniture that I have. So I wasn't super stoked about her doing that, so I totally rearranged everything. So I had to take the plants out of this space because they're not fitting here anymore. Also, we have this cat tree, but when she does that run and leap and jumping on it, it tips it over so that it bangs against the window, because she's big enough now that it totally rocks forward and then rocks back again, and then it slowly settles. So I've actually kind of wedged it in here a little bit tighter so that she doesn't flip the whole thing. She's gotten a little bit crazy the last little while. She hits it so fast that it's funny, but it's also scary because I don't know if she's gonna break something. And we brought the plants over into the living room to try them over here for a little while. We don't really use the fireplace. Hopefully it'll warm up and we just don't even need a fireplace, but we're going to give them a go in here and kind of see how it goes. Our no electronics rule on Sundays is only until after supper. So the boys are downstairs playing games because they can do that now. And it's really funny to see what they end up doing. They get bored enough that they come up with all sorts of things to do. But it's good to see them playing and finding other things to do rather than just entertaining themselves with being on a screen. And it's rewarding. You spend more time with each other when everybody isn't sitting around on screens. And even though we had a snowfall warning, it has now ended and it's all melted off and it's bedtime. I almost don't want to go to bed because tomorrow is going to be busy, and I know that there's going to be a few challenges as far as getting everybody online and helping Caden figure out what he needs to do for his work. So everything tomorrow is going to be new and different. We've got Addie and Tiggy online and Kato I don't even know what his is, so I'm going to be helping him out and trying to figure out how to do it. But our hope is that he can work a little bit faster tomorrow and kind of do like homeschool where he can get as much done as fast as he can, sort of thing, and have a little more spare time in the afternoon. Be sure to come back and see how it goes, and thanks so much for being with us. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this, and hit that subscribe button if you want to join the McNeil fam and see what else we come up with to do.